Viva, 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 militants and culture, viva, 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 student teacher, viva, 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 open here, viva, viva, long live, struggle be dangerous, long live, 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 as you long live, long live, long live, long live, long live, long live, Paladina, long live, long live, long live, long live, long live, militants and culture, long live, long live, long live, long live, long live, student, long live, long live, viva, 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 struggle, apere, viva, 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 consistent struggle, viva, 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 the last month to the live for viva, viva, long live, long live, long live, a party, long live, long live, manda, 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 viva, 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 avant party, viva, 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 egalitarianism, viva, 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 academic freedom, viva, viva, manda, manda, manda. Thank you very much. Comrades, revolutionary foot soldiers, defenders and ideologues of egalitarianism, social justice, and academic freedom. Sound. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, permit me to use this opportunity to bring you warm revolutionary greetings from the sacred office of the man who presides over the tripartite section, cross section, and joint sections of Africa's fast-growing neo-progressive pan-Africanist egalitarian nationalist student movement in the indomitable revolutionary avant-garde progressive student alliance of the University of Liberia. So, comrades, we want to make a very clear position to the Republic, and we want to send out a message to the President of the Republic of Liberia. As the history of the University of Liberia University students, the University of Liberia is the most conscious space throughout the length and breadth of the Republic of Liberia. There have been concerns, and the reason for our assembly here is for a simple reason. As you may be aware, the University of Liberia should have been opened since yesterday. But the administration has decided to extend the opening date of the school to next week, due to the fact that the university administration is owing or has defaulted on the agreement with the part-time instructors. As you may be aware, the university has been operating full-time and part-time instructors. The university administration has failed to live up to the agreement, and that has led to the part-timers taking a decision to go on a strike, to take a strike action and go on a go slow. That has hampered the normal activities of the University of Liberia. And we want to say here today in this open space, as it has always been the responsibility of the revolutionary avant-garde progressive student alliance of the University of Liberia, that whenever there are contradictions that surround the education of the university students, it is our responsibility to rush in defense to protect the right of students, the university students, to go to school. And we want to make this very clear to the President of the Republic, who is supposed to be a president, to be a visitor to the University of Liberia. We want to say here, for the fact that the University of Liberia is closed, the reason why we have to show up in this form and manner is to send out a clear message to the President to intervene in whatsoever situation that is currently unfolding at the university can be resolved in the soonest possible time, so that students can go to their classes, so that we can resume normal academic activities. But what we witnessed today, and we want to make this very clear, if this is how this leadership under Joseph Liman Boycott wants to proceed with the governance of this country by using state security forces, state-sponsored violence to intimidate peaceful protesters, it has always been a history of the avant-garde party to be very non-violent in your deeds and in your actions. As you follow, the press follow the activities of the avant-garde party today, all the militants, the comrades were very peaceful. And the only thing was to send out a message. But we saw that the Liberia National Police invaded the premises of the University of Liberia main campus.
Yo, Joseph Father Police, yo.
Attempting to brutalize some of our comrades. And we have received intel that there's a plan to carry on arrests. We want to make this clear to the public. We have always, throughout our struggle endeavors, we have never surrendered to whatsoever form of intimidation. Imprisonment is just one of the many prices, or one of the many sacrifices that we have to pay in exchange for the popular student struggle. We want to say to Gregory Coleman, we can understand the excitement. We can understand the excitement for the decision from Gregory Coleman. As we are aware that this decision, this instruction came from the executive mansion to chase and attempting to brutalize peaceful university students. It was not only uncalled for, it was inconsiderate. And that action was very unprofessional on the part of the Liberia National Police. If Boyka wants to turn the state, the President Joseph Imam Boyka wants to turn the state into a police republic, where people will not be allowed to freely express themselves.
Down, police republic, down.
We want to say to the President of the Republic of Liberia, the Constitution of this republic has given us the right and has guaranteed us, and every Liberian citizen, it has given us the right to assemble whenever there are issues. When the happiness of the Liberian people comes in conflict with whatsoever decision, it is a responsibility of the Liberian people under Article 7 of the Liberian Constitution to gather peacefully to seek redress. And so we were operating in the bailiwick of the Constitution of the Republic. And as we're very peaceful, we saw the action on the part of the police. That unnecessary action on the part of the police. The entrances, invaded the university campus, and chased our militants. But we are here and want to send out this message to the President. In as much we are aware of the too many blunders, the too many missteps and mistakes coming from the executive mansion, we want to say to you, Mr. President, you must take serious the issue that is at bay at the University of Liberia. You must ensure that you intervene into whatsoever situation that is currently happening at the university. You must make sure that you reach out to the administration to resolve the issue that is currently unfolding at the University of Liberia, so that the university students can go back to school. And this is one of the reasons why we have called for an audit, a forensic audit at the level of the University of Liberia administration. And this is why we have said, times of our moment that the money, the resources that have been allocated to the university for the purpose of running the operations of the university have not been used for the intended purpose. And that's the reason why you see today, part-time instructors are taking such a decision and going on a go slow. We want to say that this audit must extend to the University of Liberia administration, and they must give account of every fund that has been received. The administration must give account. We want to say to the militants, to the cadres, like you did here yesterday. You agitated here yesterday for the rights of university students on an Ellen Justice leave. Like you did here yesterday advocating for the rights of university students to go to school free on George Manawia. You still bear the responsibility to lead the charge for the over 1,000 students of the Republic of Liberia to take charge of the responsibility and always rush in defense, regardless, fearlessly, to rush in defense of the defenseless student masses at the University of Liberia. And so we say to the Joseph Human Boyka leadership, we say to the government of Joseph Human Boyka, and we say to the Liberia National Police, imprisonment is not what we fear. Our greatest fear is for us to live and see contradictions parading the corridor. And we sit in our generation and allow contradiction to parade within the corridor of consciousness without being segmented. To allow contradiction to parade the corridor of consciousness without being sharpened. And so you can go ahead and take a decision. You can go ahead and use the state-sponsored violence on peaceful protesters. But I want to say to you, these are fearless revolutionaries, student radicals. They are prepared to pay the ultimate price at whatever cost. If it will be imprisonment, so be it.
Mana, 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 mana. avant-garde poster, Zayo.
Zayo. And so the ultimate price, at whatever cost, is what we are willing to pay. Because we signed up to be a part of this particular revolution. And at any point in time, when the rights and privileges of the students and the young people of the Republic come on question, it is our responsibility to be at the barricade, to protect the rights and privileges of the students of the Republic of Liberia. And we want to use this medium to send out a caveat to the President of the Republic as we are receiving information. As we are receiving information as the university administration is trying to settle whatsoever issue, but we want to send out this clear caveat to the President of the Republic that there is conversation currently, that the party issue a strong statement. There's a conversation currently ongoing with the intent of abolishing the free tuition and the free watch payment.
Viva, 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 free tuition generation, viva.
Viva!
Viva, 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 Prosa, viva.
Viva!
Down, 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 $7 increment, down.
Down! I want to say to you, Mr. President, if that is an advice from your advisory council, it is a wrong advice. And we want to urge you use this medium. We want to urge you not to listen to that advice. Because there are thousands of university students, underprivileged, destitute student masses at the university who have enjoyed and benefited from the free tuition. What we say to you is to sustain the free tuition policy, not only that, but to improve the quality of education at the University of Liberia, to improve the infrastructure, the facility at the University of Liberia. And what you need to do is to improve whatsoever that comes to the university. It should be improved. And so we use this medium to send out this caveat to this message to the president. That it would be a mistake on your part to think that you can abolish or repeal the free tuition policy.
Viva, 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 non-stop action, viva.
Viva!
Viva, 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 consistent protest, viva.
Viva! And conscious students, under the ambience of the revolutionary avant-garde progressive student alliance of the University of Liberia,
So
will sit here in taciturnity and allow that to survive, allow that to happen. Then you are thinking wrong. You have promised to rescue. You campaign on the mental rescue. You promised to rescue the Liberian people. And so, in line with your rescue mission, in line with your objective to rescue the Liberian people, you must ensure that the free tuition are being enjoyed at the University of Liberia must be sustained. And that the facility at the university must be advanced to an appreciable level. And so we say to our strategic partners within the press, we want to extend to you our unflinching revolutionary salute for the role you've played over time. You always make yourself available. And whenever these happenings occur, you're always around to gather the message, to take the message. And this is just a clear message to the president of the reopening of school. We want to be emphatically clear and want to re-emphasize our position in a reverberating tone. That we gave the government and the administration of the University of Liberia, we gave them 72 hours.
Viva, 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 viva the Protestants, viva.
Viva!
Viva, 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 ultimatum, viva.
Viva! Yo! Man, I posted, does up like a B1. Yo! We gave the government and the administration of the University of Liberia 72 hours to address whatsoever situation that is currently occurring or unfolding at the University of Liberia. Any attempt to allow the 72 hours ultimatum to elapse,
Men were moving.
and your refusal to settle these issues, we want to assure you today, just the first day. Today, we came out to send out a message. Nobody, if you have followed the formation since the establishment of the institution, nobody will want to question or challenge the revolutionary capacity of the revolutionary avant-garde progressive alliance of the University of Liberia.
So,
our next convergence, after the 72 hours ultimatum have elapsed, and this issue issues are not addressed, our next assembly, we want to assure the President of the Republic that there will be a mass peaceful rally of 1,000 students of the University of Liberia demanding the right to go to school.
Viva, 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 student was campaigning and saying history. Viva!
Viva! And we want to assure that in as much university students are in school, we can assure them that in the better way, in line with the Constitution of the Republic, Article 17, and in line with civil disobedience, there will be a mass rally on the streets, and we can assure the public this time around, we can assure the government that absolutely no activities will go on. That even the executive mansion activity will be shut down. That even the activities at the national legislature will be shut down.
Viva, 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 shut down, viva, viva.
Yo, Master Prosa got a manpower to do that. Yo.
So if you think that we lack the capacity to do that, then we say to you, allow the 72 hours ultimatum to elapse without taking a decision of intervening into whatsoever situation that is carrying at the University of Liberia.
Down, regime police, down.
Like in the words of Steve Bantu Biko, he told us that it is better to go to prison. It is even better to die for an idea that will live than to live for an idea that will die. And so it is our responsibility, this responsibility is resting on the shoulder of conscious university students. Not only that, but the conscious university students have been rallied behind the banner, behind the flag, the sacred flag of the revolutionary avant-garde progressive student alliance of the University of Liberia. So this institution is the only alternative, as we speak, it's the only alternative in the youth student community that is daring enough to challenge any decision of the students of the Republic and the young people. And so our institution has made a very clear position. And we can say this to the President. The next time you must strengthen the security you brought on the street, the police you brought, you must double the number the next time. And in fact, there should be more bullets.
Increase subbies to
You should supply the arms with more bullets. Because we can assure you that if this issue is not addressed, within the time frame of the 72 hours of the ultimatum, we can assure you that you should open the prison cells. Because there are many here who are ready to walk into prison in exchange.
Give up free tuition, give up debt,
In exchange of the rights of the university students to go to school. And so whatsoever issue, the part-timers have raised a very serious and critical concern. And that alone has hampered the smooth learning condition or operation of the university. And so we make this very public announcement and pronouncement to the Republic and to the President of the Republic of Liberia that this issue should not be overlooked. We said to the President of the Republic, as a visitor of the university, but now we expect you to start making calls. We expect the President to start making calls to the administration of the University of Liberia to see how best that issue can be resolved. And so like we said to you, we remain posted as always. And this institution has never gone to bed. Since its establishment, it has never gone to bed. We always remain here. We remain within the space in the corridor of consciousness. And this is where we sign up to be. We have agreed to take on the responsibility and to take on the cross. To take on the burden, to take the cross of those university students who do not have the voice to speak out. We have taken on the responsibility, we have taken on the cross to keep marching onward to Calvary. Regardless of the price.
Viva, 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 forward, viva.
Viva.
Viva, 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 forward, viva.
Viva.
Down, backward, net down.
Regardless of the price, we are continuing to remain within the space. And we can assure the university students, we use this medium to inform all university students to remain very calm. But in as much we are informing you to remain calm, you must also be ready, and you should be in full readiness. As we observe the 72 hours ultimatum, because the next assembly will be one of the biggest mass assemblies of university students in this country.
1,000 men come here, sir.
And this time around, we say to the President of the Republic of Liberia, we say to Gregor Coleman, the excitement you have brought to this position as Inspector General, you must reduce your excitement and use wisdom in this position. If you think that you will order police, whenever you see conscious Liberians of young students have gathered to express their concern and their disposition to the state, and you think that you can use police to dislodge us, we want to say to you, you have never met a resistance that will come from the Revolutionary Avant-Garde Progressive Alliance of the Universal Bureau. We're very clear in our position. We can say this to you for free. We remain very peaceful, and we have always been peaceful through our engagement. This institution believes in non-violence. But when the government, at this very early stage, will want to use with both dogs in uniform and want to use this form of violence on peaceful university students.
Down, class 48, down.
We want to say here to you, we have the responsibility and we have the capacity to protect the students of the Republic and to protect our militants. And so we say to you, ladies and gentlemen of the press, that we say we salute you to this country. That we call you the watchdog of the society. Whenever these critical issues arise, you're always around the corridor to gather the necessary information. And so what we say to you and what we say to the Republic, we say within this space, as we have signed up, as we have taken an oath to protect the values and the ideals of our revolution, we remain within this space. And we know that the Revolutionary Avant-Garde Progressive Alliance of the Universal Bureau will always be around to agitate and advocate for what is in the best interest of the young people and the students of the Republic of Liberia. And so we say, long live the Revolutionary Avant-Garde Progressive Alliance, long live. Long live. Long live the students of the Republic, long live. Long live. Long live the conscious students of the Universal Bureau, long live. Long live. Long live the part-timers association, long live. Long live. Amanda, we say to you, the Chicago continue. Thank you very much.
Oh, Prosa, never down, never down, never down. Oh, Prosa, never down. The 72 hours ultimatum has been given by the students of the University of Liberia under the banner of Prosa. And thanks so much for watching. This is Cool TV, and of course, we want to wish you well as you continue to follow us and continue to share our live podcast.